is Shariza Abdul Aziz. So today I will be presenting the introduction of defense industry on Malaysia. Malaysia has decided to conduct defense industry on economic and military grounds. Malaysia government consider the domestic defense industry an important element of self-reliance by ensuring continuous supply of weapons, ammunition and spare parts in time of crisis, ensuring that the performance of the acquired weapon is not affected by the decline in supply abroad. The country continues to play an important role in protecting the Malaysian defense industry through mechanisms such as defense procurement and balancing. The government also invests a significant amount of financial and human resource in the development of Malaysian defense industry.
Hi, I would like to talk on the issue regarding Malaysian defense industry. The world today is not the same as yesterday. Tension rose due to inconsistent geopolitical issues keep on giving hard and challenging times towards every nation, especially for those developing nations, us included. Lot of issues are needed to be addressed in order to put our military industry always in a ready state. For this research, we will be focusing on lack of resources in terms of funding and aspect related with Malaysian defense industry. Firstly, the issue in funding. It is undeniable that the higher the fund allocated, the more advanced military technology can be produced. If the main resource is being disturbed, it will bring huge problem as the military industry relies heavily on funding to keep them moving. Then, lack of expert. No military industry will have grown without support from industry experts. Those who are knowledgeable with the industry is very crucial as they act as a think tank that help the industry to not just stay in the same place but to help it to move forward. Insufficient of them can pull us away from investment and there will be a great loss we want to avoid. As the reason why we choose this issue is clearly it is intangible. Without a good funding, it will be impossible to gather the needed expert always as it will cost us huge ringgits and simultaneously if we lack of expert, still it will be a wastage since there are not enough of man forces capable enough to guide the industry to the new level.
In highlighting the issues stated, it can be seen in the event at Sabah Border Maritime Defence. On 9 February 2013, about 150 intruders from the southern Philippines were found in Kampung Tanduk. They are in Sabah to renew their claim over North Borneo, and they claim to be from the Royal Army of the Sulu Sultanate. The presence of the armed group sparked bloody battle with security forces. A total of 10 security forces and 65 intruders were reported killed in the fighting. At Sabah border, there was the incident of abduction of 10 fishermen near Lahad Datu borders. Based on statistics from Malaysia Maritime Enforcement Agency, throughout in year 2015 until 2019, they found that cases involving illegal boat fishing to state borders increased significantly. In year 2015, MMEA arrested 107 boats, followed by 108 in 2016, 148 in 2017, 110 in 2018, and 151 cases in 2019. There is a serious security deficit in the eastern coastal areas of Sabah due to the 1,400 km long eastern coastline. It has been almost impossible to survive in response to piracy, kidnapping, and armed intrusion. Increased police presence and border control is really needed. To accomplish this, we require reinforcement of security assets. The new technology gadget is required, such as aircraft carrier and drone, to replace outdated weapons. According to theory of realism, security aspect focus on military factor, and security threats come from military threats from other states. This event shows that Malaysia is concerned on sovereignty of the states, and states like Philippines brought threats to border in Sabah. In 2014, the Malaysian government facilitating peace agreement between the Philippine government and the Moro National Liberation Front and Moro Islamic Liberation Front in tackling security problems those faced by Malaysia in Sabah. This can be seen in liberal theoretical perspective where mutual benefit gained by both. This effort was still inadequate and need various measures and assets allocated for Sabah Maritime Defence that has been highlighted in this slide.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Wakila binti Aznizam. Today I will share about the parties involved in defence industry of Malaysia, which is the government itself, Royal Malaysian Navy, Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, Malaysian National Security Council, Malaysian Armed Force, Royal Malaysian Police, Royal Malaysian Customs Department, and the last one is the People's Volunteer Corps, also known as RELA. All these parties have important roles in defending the country. So the first one is the government. Government can defend Malaysian with implementing the public safety and security policy and national security policy. They have the responsible to take care of the safety of security and the people. Next one is Royal Malaysian Navy. They provide assistance in maintaining order at Malaysian airports and ports and enforcing maritime and port regulations, while Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency is enforced in law and order under any federal law in maritime zone in Malaysia and carry out air and beach surveillance. Next one is the Malaysian National Security Council. They are responsible for coordinating national security policy and directive on security management. Besides, we have Malaysian Armed Force, which is responsible for national defence, and Royal Malaysian Police provide assistance in the implementing of any law. And next is the Royal Malaysian Customs Department. They can abolish all forms of smuggling and embezzlement efficiently and effectively. And the last one is RELA. They're implementing partnership with security forces and other enforcement agency. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shazza Kanisa binti Kadir, and I will explain about the suggestion on lack of resources. The first suggestion on solving the issues of lack of resources is to allocate more fund in yearly budget for the Ministry of Defence. The yearly budget will be presented by the Government of Malaysia in order to present the proposed government revenues and also the expected economic condition for the present year. The relationship between the resources allocated and Ministry of Defence seem as a common compromise and struggle. Malaysia only spent on modest amount in Ministry of Defence compared to the other countries such as Norway and Denmark. Malaysia only spent 0.9% from the GDP in 2018 for the Ministry of Defence. So the Ministry of Finance need to revise the allocation of money for the Ministry of Defence because they need to secure the nation and also the public of Malaysia. So the next suggestion is to provide a high technology equipment for the defence industry. The government of Malaysia emphasise on self-reliance by producing their own weapon. The aim of self-reliance is to promote a good quality of weapon and also the treasury requirement in minimizing the cost for the weapon. Although there are increased number of defence companies in Malaysia, but their capability are still limited. So the government should provide them a high technology equipment for them to produce a good quality weapon to secure the country and also the public.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Atira binti Sharifuddin. So today I will continue further explanation on the suggestion for the issues stated. So next, government need to take action to improve and upgrade training session provided to Malaysia Armed Force. This is because reference to the National Defence White Paper 2020 and 2030 state that the important part in developed forces is the long-term investment from the government in terms of preparing the readiness of Malaysia Armed Force by providing asset needed and equipment, knowledge base, skill base, which will produce smart soldier. Therefore, the existing training session need to be improved in order to enable the government have a strong military base with high expertise for the sake of national defense. Finally, Malaysia need to improve the defense of Malaysia's space. This is because nowadays the use of technology is much needed due to it speed up the day-to-day operations such as data search and also communication. The facility also used by the Malaysia Armed Force with cyber electronic warfare is any military action is used by military in any action using electromagnetic energy to control the domain characterized by the use of electronic and the electromagnetic spectrum to use exchange data via network system and associated physical infrastructure. So the government need to strengthen Malaysia's base defense to avoid cyber intrusion. This invasion of outside party can provide important information. As an example, Malaysia military situation, such as location and also defense strategy. According to Malaysia Computer Emergency Response Team, cyber security statistics, there are total 7,667 cases of cyber attacks recorded from January to September of 2019, which is a huge amount. So by strengthening the defense of Malaysia's space, will make our country defense or our nation defense more secure.
So for the conclusion, the military development and defense policy carried out by the Malaysian government has shown that national defense policy adopted is problematic and weak. For example, the government failed to produce the defense white paper, which reflect the government failure to provide official document as a guide and blueprints to ensure the direction of systematic military development. For the concept of comprehensive defense, there are still weaknesses in the application as the public still doesn't understand the roles and responsibility of defending the country together with the Malaysian armed force.